Cleopatra VII, a name that has echoed through the corridors of history. The very name evokes images of beauty, power, and tragedy. She was a woman of extraordinary allure and formidable intellect. She was the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, a ruler of captivating intelligence and ambition. Her reign marked the end of an era, but her legacy would endure for millennia. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra inherited a kingdom on the brink of collapse. Yet she would rise to become a legend. Her early years were fraught with challenges, but she was destined for greatness. Her story is one of political intrigue, intellectual prowess, and ultimately a fight for survival against the encroaching might of Rome. The Roman Empire was expanding, and Egypt was a coveted prize. Cleopatra ascended to the throne at the young age of 18, ruling alongside her brother Ptolemy XIII. Their joint rule was marked by tension and rivalry. Their sibling rivalry, however, quickly escalated into a power struggle that plunged Egypt into civil war. The stakes were high, and the future of Egypt hung in the balance. This internal conflict would prove to be a decisive turning point, opening the door for Rome, a rising power in the Mediterranean, to intervene in Egyptian affairs. The Romans saw an opportunity to extend their influence. Cleopatra, however, was not content to be a pawn in Rome's game. She was a queen with her own vision and ambitions. She was determined to restore Egypt to its former glory and secure her position as a powerful ruler in her own right. Her resolve was unshakable, and her vision for Egypt was grand. Her intelligence, charm, and political acumen would make her a force to be reckoned with, drawing the attention of some of the most powerful men in the Roman world. She formed alliances and navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics with skill. Cleopatra's life and reign offer a glimpse into a pivotal moment in history, a time when the ancient world was on the cusp of transformation. Her story is a testament to the enduring power of ambition, intelligence, and resilience. Egypt, in Cleopatra's time, was a land of contradictions, a place where the ancient and the modern collided in a dramatic fashion. It was a kingdom steeped in ancient tradition, with rituals and customs that had been practiced for millennia, yet it was also a land grappling with the realities of being part of a Hellenistic world, influenced by Greek culture and ideas. The once mighty Egyptian empire was now a client state of Rome, its autonomy severely compromised, its pharaohs forced to navigate the treacherous waters of Roman politics, constantly balancing between appeasement and resistance. The Nile still flooded, bringing life to the land, ensuring the fertility of the soil and the prosperity of the people, but the treasury was depleted, and famine was a constant threat, looming over the kingdom like a dark shadow. Cleopatra's Egypt was a society on the edge, struggling to maintain its independence in the face of growing Roman dominance, a dominance that threatened to swallow the kingdom whole. The young queen, however, was not daunted by these challenges. She was determined to fight for her people and her throne. She understood that knowledge was power, and that to outmaneuver her enemies, she needed to be well versed in many disciplines. And she immersed herself in the study of languages, philosophy, mathematics, and astronomy, seeking wisdom from every corner of the known world. She knew that to save her kingdom, she needed to be more than just a figurehead. She needed to be a leader in every sense of the word. She needed to be a shrewd diplomat, a cunning strategist, capable of outthinking her adversaries, and a master manipulator of the Roman court, using her wit and charm to turn the tides in her favor, ensuring that Egypt would not just survive but thrive. Cleopatra was renowned throughout the ancient world for her intellect, a quality that set her apart from many of her contemporaries. She was fluent in 9 languages, a testament to her intellectual curiosity and her understanding of the importance of communication. This linguistic prowess allowed her to connect with a diverse range of people. She could converse with diplomats from across her kingdom and beyond in their native tongues, a skill that gave her a distinct advantage in negotiations. This ability to communicate directly without interpreters fostered trust and respect. Beyond languages, Cleopatra was a patron of the arts and sciences. She understood the value of knowledge and culture in strengthening her reign. She established libraries and museums, inviting scholars from all over the Hellenistic world to Alexandria. These institutions became centers of learning and innovation. Her court was a center of learning and culture, a beacon of intellectual pursuit in a world often consumed by war and political maneuvering. Scholars, poets, and philosophers found a haven in her court. Cleopatra understood that knowledge was power, and she used her education to bolster her position, gain influence, and ultimately to try and save her kingdom. Her strategic mind and intellectual pursuits were key elements in her leadership, making her a formidable and enlightened ruler.